Beauty.
So if you want to ask them like
Questions and whatnot.
questions or like even something along the lines of like how do I sound, how's the audio or whatever.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we could get somebody on here to watch this beautiful live stream of the Blue Wahoos and the Grasshoppers. Whatever the hell kind of names those are. Clearly not as prestigious as the Blue Sox or the Rubber Ducks.
Just got my hot one sauce.
Yeah. Zach in attendance helping out with the live stream. So we watch these knuckleheads warm up.
Amazingly, Nightmare hit less than a full bucket for batting practice.
That is,
Taking the Blue Wahoos lightly.
that could come back to bite them in the butt. They're not to be taken lightly. We split with them on Thursday last week. They could hit, but they have only one guy returning from that game in just a span of 4 or 5 days.
And we got to learn these new guys.
They also probably need nicknames. I understand the TC nickname now. I can't remember exactly why I understand it, but I do understand it a little bit.
I never got an explanation.
His name's something C.
Some-
I don't know. I can't
Does
remember.
it begin with a T?
I don't. Why is
Tommy Seberg.
Tommy Seberg? There we go. Yeah.
Oh, see, now it's all coming together.
Yep.
Another creative nickname out of Fridley.
Yeah.
It's weird, right?
Yeah. How do you guys come up with it? A guy with a mustache is Stash. A guy with a face is called Face.
Did you check to see if it's actually up?
It should be, yeah.
No, I mean like on your phone or whatever.
Oh no, I can do that.
Yeah.
Oh, you.
So we might have to move the speaker because I don't know if people want to listen to this horrible stream all night or the horrible music all night. That was 90 miles an hour.
How about we move that speaker over to Harley?
Yeah. No, that's my new truck. Yeah, I'll have you hold that for a sec.
Oh,
Yep. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna move the speaker.
No, I'm just here for technical. Oh yeah. Not great. The way to get this kid out. Throw non-stop.
What is what are they? They've got the phone there on their tripod. What are they doing with that?
The phone? Oh, so the phone displays and reads out how
Oh,
fast
okay. So it's their
Wally
display.
is throwing over. So like he just threw
Okay.
65. So
Yeah.
if you walk, and he just hit me with the ball. Thanks. If you walk over there to actually tell it, like says it very quietly how fast he's throwing.
Okay. I
it's
just
not
didn't
even-
realize it was displaying. so
It's not annoying in the slightest.
I I had figured out the GoPro and the radar part, but I wasn't sure what the phone was doing.
Yeah.
48 seconds ago, they're probably as I asked you. It was
Cakes is standing in for Wally as he takes his 4,000 pitch warm-ups. I'm gonna be relying on Vlad for stats here.
Yeah, I pulled them up. Although, do we know if any of the Wahoos other than TC have played a game? Are they in here?
I don't know. I'm just gonna make stuff up about them as we go after playing them.
That sounds good.
And by saying playing them, I mean playing. What's his name again?
Oh.
TC? No, like what's his actual name? Tommy Seaver. Tommy S word. He was the only guy that we played from the Blue Wahoos on Thursday, so
He swings angry.
does.
That's your scouting report.
I thought I was going to know at least 3/5 of the Grasshoppers tonight after playing with Grizz and smallpox for 5 or whatever 6 years, and won 2 championships with them, and a national championship as well with both of them. But and I know Wally very well, but Cakes is he's an unknown, and
Got a little bit of a DJ look to him.
Fish is taller than me, so immediately I'm just an angry person about that. So,
Rightfully so.
Doesn't say much when most of the team is taller than you.
Hi Grizz, how's the sound, buddy? I was really looking forward to chirping you all night, Grizz, but apparently you're fishing for walleye or some other horrible fish that is easy to catch.
There's
like
nothing
bass.
nothing stopping you from chirping him anyway, even though he's not here.
I will be chirping him, especially if he's on here at 7, 8 o'clock at night when he should be going out for the walleye bite. So he says he's a fisherman. That's to be determined.
Well, I'm rooting for him.
Perfect. So you can hear me shit talk you all night.
All right, that is good news.
You guys ready?
Always.
We're ready to.
We got the blue Wahoos against the Grasshoppers here.
You know how to update the scoreboard, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna hit up Wendy's. What do you want?
Junior steak cheeseburger.
All right. Too bad placing his dinner order.
All right,
There we go.
here we go.
Nightmare.
Nothing. First pitch.
Starts for the slider high.
59 miles an hour. Nightmare on the mound. Great pitcher. Faced him
That
many
one
times.
Took off on him.
61 mile an hour terrible pitch. Can't seem to hit the board.
Having trouble to start.
I don't think anybody explained to him that the red thing is what you're supposed to be hitting. That
That one's
was also
high.
a ball at 65 miles an hour, so we're what 4-0 here. That's a walk.
5-pitch
Solid
walk.
start. Solid start here. Let's aim that like right there. Perfect.
All right.
All right, so Blue Wahoo started the game off with a walk. We got a noob on first. I don't know his nickname or his actual name. TC's at the plate. A large, just a dude built to fuck people up at bars. That's how I would describe TC. Such a nice dude.
He's got those thick forearms.
Just huge. I still have a bruise from him from Thursday, actually, when he slid into me. So, hard ground ball to left field. Smallpox fields it, turns and looks. And whatever the hell the noob's name is on second base. 1 out. Another noob at the plate, also don't know his name. Also built like a fucking truck. Scary dude, would want him on my team in a bar fight. Nightmare with a beautiful 61 mile an hour riser. Another ground ball to left field here.
Looks like there's,
What's that?
looks like there's a little patch of grass out there in left field. It's bringing balls to a stop, so something to keep an eye on tonight.
Yep.
Could use a little field maintenance.
All right, here we go. We got 2 outs. Smallpox with both fielding chances. And the dude with a little behind on a 61 mile an hour straight ball. I probably would have put that out into right field, but here we go. 1-2.
Nightmare
Or
finally
0-2.
zoning in here.
Found the board.
Ooh.
That one got away from him. I think it was a riser.
Is it a riser?
Yeah.
Look like it cut in on him. Oh,
Ooh, that was
cut the bottom of the board, I believe. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. And Nightmare calls it like a cheater he is, and there we go. Walks one, gets the next 3 out. Here we are. Going into the bottom of the first. Grasshoppers coming up. Nightmare gets out of the not so much of a situation, but beautiful night. Not too. It's actually this is ideal wiffle weather.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot of. I mean, very very little wind. The flag at the hockey rink is not moving. Cloud is covering the sun from casting any shadows. Slightly cold, but not intolerable.
Nothing to complain about for sure, although I would find a way. Give me time.
Looks like Smallpox is going to be leading it off for the Grasshoppers. Oh, good for him.
Smallpox batting 450 on the year.
How many dongs does he have?
Smallpox has 9 home runs, 23 RBIs so far this season.
Those are rookie numbers. You should really pump those up.
I think the important thing to keep in mind here is that he's not leading the league in batting average.
I do know that.
A
Who
Blue-
is leading the league in batting
A
average?
Blue Sox is leading the league in hitting.
Thor is batting a clean 500.
500.
500.
That will definitely last all season.
He
No, it'll get better.
he can't hit the ball over the fence. other
Except
than
that's what I meant.
one time, 2 times.
Yeah, I think he's got 2.
Yeah. So here we go. Smallpox, bottom of the first. Probably wishes that one was on the moon. But, you know, that was a Joe Mauer first pitch strike. Ticked it.
Calls it
What's
off.
up?
0-2 hole for Smallpox. TC off to a good start.
Digging deep.
Definitely found the board quicker than Nightmare did.
Just a bit down into the left of the board from your perspective. Another
Looking
high
at
outside pitch.
Just missed the corner.
Let's just get eyes, Brian. And
The
that's a
middle, that's over the line.
hit right up the gut and center, about 2 feet over the line. Classic Smallpox line drive. Nightmare coming to the plate, batting.
What is Nightmare batting? Nightmare is batting 366.
And
5 home
pops it
runs,
up.
17
Oh,
RBIs.
right over the line, it looked like.
He's
And he
on
makes it.
either way.
Makes it the first poor communication by the Noobs on the Blue Wahoos.
It always
You-
takes a while to get used to in your first year.
Yep.
You don't realize you actually have to call fly balls here.
Smallpox with the new mistake of leaving the music phone in his pocket. Apparently didn't pay his bill, so the music just stopped. That's all right. We won't get
Yeah.
DMCA'd.
Yeah, well, we're okay with that.
And Fish at the plate. Tall, bearded fella. Don't know much about him personally. A little lanky. Hard cut. We're
Out
at number
front.
19. One off of my favorite number, which is 18. So I'm not sure what that says about him, but I don't like it.
It means he's one better than you. Ooh, good pitch.
Great
He
pitch.
got a little drop on that one. Fish swung over the top.
TC, I think, has 3 or 4 pitches. Throws a pretty consistent 50 to, more 55 miles an hour, give or take.
Liner, that is
Ooh, line drive out to
a
the
base
left.
hit.
That's a base hit. We got the bases juice. Smallpox moves over to third. Nightmare moves to second.
Good job of getting that ball in quick though, out there.
Nobody on bases, or nobody out. Bases juiced for Cakes. I don't know anything about Cakes either. What's he batting this year?
Let's see what he's got going on.
Oh,
Oh,
hard line drive.
deep
Out that's a
and
dog. That's a
gone.
grand slam.
Well,
The Grasshoppers start the game off with a grand slam from Cakes.
it's Cake's second homer of the year.
Timely dong.
That's
And
a
my cohort will take over
4-rip lead.
as I go to grab another beer because this is going to be a potentially long or short game. I don't know.
So 4-rip for the Grasshoppers after 4 batters. It's grounded up the middle. That ball makes it to the wall, so base hit for Smallpox. Clearly fired up by the notion that he's not hitting 500 like our teammate is. So 5 in a row have reached for the Grasshoppers to start the game. Nightmare under that one, strike 1. Oof. TC's getting some pretty good drop on some of these pitches. They're cutting under the swings. So Nightmare in an 0-2 hole. Oh, it goes down on a slider. hit the middle of the board. Nightmare does not like those pitches that hit the middle of the board. Here comes Fish again. Singled in his last at bat. Slider by TC goes outside. Down and in. Smallpox taking no lead at first. Fish goes fishing. Been waiting all night for that one. 2 strikes on Fish. Oh, now there's 2 strikes.
I just want to be back here.
Yeah, no, you should be. Tell me your point of view on Cake's Grand Slam. What'd you see?
I saw him hit the ball over the wall
Nightmare.
with 3 guys on base.
That's what we saw as well. Can confirm. Nightmare with quality drop in there. Oh, that's
Fish with
out of here.
Deep dong.
Hits it off the base of the tennis court fence. Big bat flip. 2-run dong, and we've got a 6-0 Grasshopper lead here in the bottom of the first. 1 out. Here comes the hero so far, Cakes. Let's see if he can hit another Grand Slam this time with nobody on.
It's a far enough, does it count?
Ooh, did that get a piece?
Board.
Yeah. TC shaves the inside edge. 0-1.
Oh, boy.
That's
Hit
payback.
the board, working the formula.
Payback for the Grand Slam. Totally justified.
Going right for his face. Blowing
Anybody
outside.
actually watching?
Grizz is on, and
Grizz.
Ages is on.
We got Grizz, Ages, and Nippy,
Down.
and a couple other people.
AJ is my newest Facebook friend.
AJ just jerking himself off to how many
That
fantasy points
is
he has, and a
short.
hard hit ball up the middle, fielded by
Nick's
another
blue
dude.
shirt guy.
Blue shirt guy. That nickname probably won't stick, but we'll take it for now.
2 down.
2 down. Bottom of the first. Grasshoppers up 6-0. 2 downs. 1 grand slam, 1 2-run home run, 1 by Cakes, 1 by Fish. Not who you'd expect to be carrying the team with home runs so far. But they are Grasshoppers, and apparently they hit donks.
Smallpox apparently now a singles hitter. Must be the hair.
Going from Barry Bonds to Tony Gwynn.
Chase is
cut,
down
aiming
and
for
in.
the tree out in right field there.
I mean, other than those last 2 games we got smoked, yeah, pretty good.
That's high up in the air, but in play.
And cocked by
And-
Noob in right field.
Field by Gray Shirt
That's
guy.
3, but the Grasshoppers get 6 runs on 2 dongs. And on to the second we go.
The other balls are all over the fence.
So Vlad, how's your year been going so far?
Fantastic. You never have a bad night with the Blue Sox. I had to think of what our team name was there for a second.
How was Shakopee Bowl last night?
Shakopee is always a fun place to play.
Terrible
We appre-
music, but I'd agree.
We appreciate them having us as always.
Blue shirt Noob up for the Blue Wahoos in the top of the second. Takes a
Goes-
hack at a ball that was,
Chasing. That one hit the plate, I believe.
it did, low and inside. Wally follows up with a 62-mile-an-hour riser, which probably should be illegal, but you know, the league now says 63 is legal, so even though we have more accurate guns, but I'll leave my commentary at home.
Somebody's upset.
Somebody's about honesty, integrity. Wally with a drop ball, low and outside, 59 miles an hour. Oh, and the blue noob strikes out on what the Twins would call a term that I can't say on stream. It might get canceled.
Your battery pack didn't work or what? Mine? Yeah. Oh, he brought his.
We got one out here, bottom of the second, or top of the second, pardon me. TC up at the plate. I'm in love with this dude. He is a big fella. God, he is just built for fighting. He's gonna hit a lot of dongs in his day.
Ooh.
Hard swing, drop ball, 61 miles an hour from Nightmare. Ooh, right down the middle, straight ball. Probably should have launched that thing into orbit. Here we sit. Nightmare winds up.
Ooh, good
Good
pitch.
screw ball.
Good pitch.
Hits the board. Throw it around.
Baseball player? I don't even know half their team now. Oh, yeah.
I am here for commentary, Grizz, but I'm also here for play-by-play. Vlad is just here to give me a break every now and then while I grab a beer. 2 down in the top of the second.
Ooh, good pitch.
Hits the
Comes
top
in
of
at
the board for
93.
Easily 93. As I was saying, these guns are way more accurate. 63 mile an hour riser there from Nightmare. Takes in right field. Smallpox in left. And a
Ooh.
cut by the gray shirt blue Wahoo. And that's all she wrote for the top of the second. Fast-paced game so far. Ooh, this is delicious. Yeah, in my driver's side, or sorry, my passenger side seat. I got the rest of the
That is, in fact, Nightmare pitching, believe it or not, after his 8-hour drive over here from Lake Elmo. But totally worth it when you have a chance to ride some coattails to a possible title.
All right, here we go. Moving on into the bottom of the second. Poppers up 6-0. 2 dongs, 1 grand slam by Cakes, 2-run dong by Fish. First pitch from TC, way outside. I have no idea how Nightmare left off that one, but he's just got good eyes.
Oof.
Hits the phone, 88 mile an hour. Slurve ball from TC.
Nightmare stands way back in the box, or way on the outside edge of the box.
He's got
I should
long
say.
arms, you know.
He's got those long arms.
He's wearing his hat backwards, trying to say something. I'm not sure what, but it's something.
Still a little tribute to the baby cakes with that purple wristband. He should get rid of that. It's a fashion faux pas for sure, and certainly
Hard hack by Nightmare on a ball that was up and outside of the zone.
really don't want to be paying a tribute to a team you bailed on. And he draws a walk.
Grizz is busy catching 14-inch walleyes.
There's like 28 invited.
Instead of a man's fish, like a musky, 40-plus inch fish. Fish takes a good pitch by TC up and away. Not sure what the ump was thinking there, but good pitch.
TC's doing a pretty good job of staying away from the middle of the board. He's working up, he's working down, he's working inside outside. He's missing, but he's
With Fish, that was
out front on that one.
a little bit of a changeup. That looked like a tennis court ball, but not every hit can be a home run. Hard hit ball right over the base. Fish looking too. He's gonna stay at first. Blue noob in left. Don't know his name. Gets it back to TC. We got one on. One out. Top of the second. Sorry, bottom of the second. Cakes doesn't like it. Joe Mauer, first pitch strike, lining him up, sizing him up. Going inside and makes it into the bucket.
Impressive.
TC couldn't do that again if he tried a million times. There's a bucket right in front of us here, and he made it right in it.
Ooh,
Cakes
good pitch.
thinks about it, checks his swing,
Yeah.
hits for a strike.
Again,
Yeah,
working
count
the
1,
outside,
2.
outside edge of the board.
Biscuit love, Grizz.
Ooh,
Ticked it.
got away
What's
with
up,
one there.
Cakes lives to see another pitch. 2 on. Nightmare on second. Fish on first. Grizz on some terrible lake.
Cakes
Poorly
goes
hit ball to
reaching.
left field.
Oh,
Oh, and he tries to get Nightmare there.
all right, so they get an out. Second and third.
And you guys want to play golf on Saturday or not?
I can comment on that, Kmart. The service for those of you playing at Shakopee Bowl this upcoming season, I'm not sure who the next set of games is, but the service was impeccable. We had 2 young ladies serving us beer after beer. I might have been overserved. You know.
Yeah, they were. They never let you down in terms of service there. Even
No.
last year when we had gal on her first night, we were her first group. Did a great job.
Yep.
She was there again last night. She's made it a year.
It must be
Congrats.
well. Small
Hopped
box
up.
pops it out. Short right. Throws the bat. Not happy about it.
The bat did nothing to him, but pays the price anyway.
Nightmare coming to the plate here. Smallpox will take a spot over at third base, but yes, the field was looking good. The servers were also appealing. Can't complain about that one bit. They did a great job.
We were originally at.
They were. I gotta hold my tongue, but it was a good-looking group last night.
Trying to open up other options and look around and get a clock and hang together depending on how many people were interested. But I might end up doing it down at Stonebrook.
Ooh.
Nightmare was trying to launch a new Sputnik right there. Swing and miss. Right down the pipe. Wishes he would have had that one back. If his hat would have been forward, he probably would have hit it out, but it's backwards.
Ooh.
Does it again. 57 mile an hour. I don't know. I'd call that a slider.
Yeah, I think it was a slider. TC throwing it up on top of the board there. Oh.
Hard hit ball right up the middle. That'll score. Nightmare himself and Fish. 2 RBI hit for Nightmare.
Exactly, that's what it was, yeah. We just kind of picked them up. And
Smallpox slightly less butthurt that he made it home.
the other guy that was throwing some.
Wasn't the worst pitch. TC had good movement on it. Tried to get it down, but
Mippy, are we naming random HRL body parts on the stream? Or on the chat, rather? If so, I'd go with Pork Boy's bald head.
Work a little bit more deception.
Fish with a drive out to right field. White
Nice
shirt
play.
Duke catches it for the Blue Wahoos, and that'll finish it up for the bottom of the second there. The Grasshoppers get another 2 runs, it looks like, and moving on to the top of the third. Tyler, you get 2 there?
You know that because he's got a matching hat. I think I actually remember playing against him. I swear. Yeah, now that I recall, I don't know.
Again, if you're just joining the stream, that's a beautiful night for Wiffles. The clouds are blocking the sun from giving us any shadows here on the field. It's a balmy 65 degrees, give or take. Very, very little wind.
This is the least windy day of
yeah.
yeah. Every game we play has got a ton of them.
Pretty much perfect wiffle weather. We move into the top of the third.
And there gets ahead 0-2 to White Shirt Noob. Oh,
Tricked ya.
Chase is a riser. A couple feet over the board.
First out of the inning for the Blue Wahoos.
Nightmare showing no mercy to the new fellas. Of course, it is only the 3rd inning here, so I guess there's work to do.
Well, that's how you know that Nightmare came from Egan. He doesn't give a proper introduction to noobs. And after playing the likes of the Lugnuts and Bears and some of the other fun teams in the league, he just doesn't have any mercy. He's a no fun player. You won't see that guy on a Fun Star team anytime soon, let me tell you. All-Star, sure. Oh, good for you. We've all been there. Fun Star, it takes a lot of work to get on the Fun Star team.
Vladdy's been on the All-Star team. Can't take that.
I've been on the All-Star team multiple times. Sometimes as like a 6th place replacement, but
Ooh. TC with a hard fall ball, ticked it. What's up? Could have been a good one if he would have got a hold of it. Nightmare follows up with a cheater pitch, 61 miles an hour, but you know, the league says 63, so here we sit.
ooh, just a bit high.
Hits the camera recorder, spitting out the pitch speed. Obviously doesn't want to get caught cheating. Good strategy. Drop pitch, low and in. Good eye by TC. Ooh.
Middle of the board on that one, but good movement.
Questionable call by TC, but I'll allow it. He is a new. He's got a lot to learn. Ooh.
Let's get him
Swings, misses, third out, moved into the bottom of the third.
Nightmare getting a lot of swings and misses on that riser. Might be a pitch that the noobs haven't seen before.
Whiting Clinic should really be visited by the Blue Wahoos. Lot of swings and misses on balls that are nowhere near the plate. Patience. That might be the word of the day for the Blue Wahoos. Moving into the bottom of the third, Grasshoppers up 8-0. 2 dongs and a well-struck ball by Nightmare, right?
Yes.
Right up the middle.
And we're in a single.
Blue Wahoos are going to be a good team once they figure out the hitting and the consistency, at least with their players. I think that's been their biggest problem so far. Is they got new people every week. We're talking about TC.
Yep.
He's been pretty consistent. We played them on Thursday, and he's the only guy that I remember.
Yeah, I mean, the key to any success in the league is repetition, right? Seeing pitchers, you know, a couple of times, getting to learn their repertoires.
Yep.
So good, you know, once they get a trip through the league, it'll be all right.
Hell, most of their team, TC's girlfriend is more consistent than the rest of them.
Ooh.
I've seen her at least 4 games this year so far. And I was telling TC before the game, she should probably be doing their books. Because they suck at it. That's a hard struck ball
Hey.
left side. Cakes on first with a hit. Good relay, at least from left field to the pitcher there.
From Smallpox, 2 for 3 on the day so far. Couple singles. And a pop out.
Smallpox, all time led only by Babyface for OPS, all time totals. And that is hit.
That bat
hit his
goes.
foot, but it didn't. He calls it. Little dribbler up the right side to TC. Out number 1.
The bat ends up over by the climbing wall,
Thankfully,
over by the playground.
He's Smallpox. You can't see this on the stream, but he has.
That-
Nightmare
that is
with a well-struck
out.
dong to left field to make it 10-0. Just a line shot, barely made it over the fence, but it's a dong, and dongs are glorious. Nightmare putting the home run in home run league.
That is a 10-0 lead for the Grasshoppers in the third. Wahoos taking a lesson tonight. Tried to sneak in a little change up there, TC. It's first time I've seen that tonight.
He's got
Left
4
it
or
above
5
the-
pitches.
Left it above the board there.
He will be a great pitcher in this league. fish with a hard cut on a ball that was up and outside. Very impressed with the fish so far. I think this is the first time that I've seen him hit.
He swings angry.
Like a stepfather just beating the shit out of a redheaded
Right.
stepchild.
Exactly. That will pay off in the long run. The swing, not the.
Drop pitch from TC there, just a little too low.
Strike off the bottom of the board. Oh, left that one up, but foul.
Well, yeah, there's 3 right here. And then Will is 4. That's confirmed. I really don't care.
Off the hands, fouled off. I think it's a 3-2 count. Ball's outside.
Hard struck ball to left, fielded by Blue Noob. And fish is out. I think his name is Hank.
Hank.
Hank? Hank needs a nickname. So far it's Blue Noob for
Is
me.
Hank not the nickname? Is his real name Hank?
I don't
If so,
think your
that'll
name
be
is
the
Hank.
first Hank in my life I've ever met.
Ticked at What's Up by Cakes.
I've never met a real Hank.
Have you met a Henry?
I've met Henrys, I know, but none that actually go by Hank.
Well, if you meet a guy named Henry, if you
Cakes
call him
up
Hank.
apparently that's Hank.
Are you saying I should just take it
I
upon
would
myself
agree.
to call him Hank? All right, fair enough.
Grasshoppers moving into the top of the 4th with a 10-0 lead against the Noobs, who have got to score a run to escape a 10-run loss here against the Grasshoppers.
First time chance.
Really?
Yeah. They've played for a while. Could say they've paid their dues. They don't not deserve a championship.
Going golf on Saturday?
Yeah, I saw your invite. It's a chance, although a small one. How many you got so far?
We were just counting. If Evan confirms with a couple other guys, it'd be 7, but I think it's 5 confirmed.
what?
Okay.
But a lot of nobody has responded to me at all. From
Well, I didn't. You know
recent
what?
Facebook one.
Somehow I didn't even get a notification from you. Like, I scrolled down and saw it in the feed. I'm like, oh, he didn't invite me. And then I clicked and I saw I was invited. And I don't know what the deal was, but I didn't get a notification on it. Oh,
Nightmare doing
no
the
call
formula.
for that. They got a 10-run lead.
Hit the batter, hit the board. Nightmare still throwing 61 miles an hour. Welcome to the league, gray shirt Noob.
Standing around doing nothing.
And the pitch.
Mm.
Ooh, good pitch. 56 miles an hour. Low and outside. Gets him.
It was awesome.
Trying to pull the trigger on it.
It's cold.
Ball he maybe could have hit.
Oh, it's cold coming back here.
Nightmare might be wearing more colors than I've seen on any player ever. He's got purple. He's got orange. He's got orangish red. He's got light gray. He's got white. He's got dark gray. And green.
He looks like a pack of
well-struck ball by
Skittles.
White shirt Noob up the left side.
JV.
Oh, I didn't even catch it. It had a no-hitter going.
Breaks up the no-hitter.
4 innings doesn't count as a no-hitter.
See, I didn't bring it up yet because
Don't worry.
you don't talk about that. I got yelled at when I was on the Biscuits for doing that by proxy from 1,400 miles away when the Twins were playing. Good eye from Blue Wahoos Noob.
Yeah, it was. I was pitching well. Going okay. Then
Takes a 60-mile-an-hour riser. High and outside, it hits the board. Nightmare's looking good tonight.
Yeah, he's been sharp.
Consistently throwing over 60, which is against league rules, but also part of league rules. New as of last year, I believe.
Yes.
We have a nice round number of 63 miles an hour. Slightly medium pitch speed. Into the pitch.
Ooh.
Ooh, good cut. Kershaw striking out on the pitch on the inside.
You might see in the far background there behind the tennis courts, there is a white car with flashing lights. That's a real excitement at the park tonight. The teen driving school is out there trying to parallel park right now. Seems to be doing well. And there's a
ball out to fish in right field, and blue shirt noob is out and probably learned his lesson on trying to leg out a ground ball.
that'll do it.
And that's the game. Game 1 in the books. Grasshoppers take down the Blue Wahoos 10-0 on a Cakes grand slam. Fish 2-run bomb.
All right, I'll message you.
And Nightmare with a well-struck ball up the middle to score himself and a fish from second base. And that's all she wrote. What do you think?
Pretty easy win there for the Grasshoppers. I always hate to say that, but it is what it is.
Well, when you got a guy like Nightmare who's coming from Egan and doesn't know how to have fun and welcome noobs to the league, after being on a team called the Reds or Baby Cakes that walks in 25 runs against new teams, not surprised. He did a good job.
Well,
I drove 40 miles to get this far.
You had no idea I was going to be here tonight. If you're part of the HRL, I drove to see you. Two out of 4 ain't bad.
Web Gym out here draining buckets from distance.
It's no Zach Green.
It'd be good between game entertainment for us, but he's off.
Let's get a
Oh!
guess coming.
Incredible.
That's a lot better.
Good now. See you later.
Just flops his dick out. Alright, see you guys later.
There's more parallel parking fun out there for you guys between games. Enjoy that. This kid's really going for it here. Backing into the space perfectly. Good angles.
Not quite well.
Back up a little bit. Oh. Cones are about 2 feet away.
Game 2 here, that was probably the
Wheels
fastest game
turning.
I've seen in a while.
He's going to straighten that out. He's got a good park over there.
7 o'clock, game 2 start. That's impressive.
I can't wait to get out of here.
Back in my day,
Wow.
we started games at 6:10,
Porkway was right.
6:05.
Do you have any cool graphics in between games?
I thought he was
No.
because I
Do you
thought
want to
the game
go
started at
make
7, so
some?
like,
I
there's
mean,
no
like,
way that-
I don't know.
You seen my videos? I've been rocking some graphics.
Yeah, I saw that.
Ah! You admitted you watched my stuff! High five. You watched my shit.
Caught on live stream. Vlad admitting he watches Nightmare stuff. I have no idea what they're
I don't know what
talking about,
graphic. I don't know what
but
graphics
Nightmare's
he's talking
pretty
about. But
excited about it.
He's seen all my stuff.
On Pornhub's amateur site,
I'm all over the internet.
as we wait for Smallpox to take a hater-style warm-up, 13 buckets might do it.
I can't judge.
I'd still be warming up.
Oh, I give him crap for it.
yeah, we know. Maybe Nightmare will give
he
us
hits
a
the board.
between games interview here, and let's. Nightmare, come on over.
I'm not a good interview.
I know I'm not a good interviewer, so here we are.
Perfect team.
So tell us, as the runs piled up for you guys and nothing was happening on the other side, tell us what your strategy was on the mound to just humiliate and destroy the noobs.
I just wanted to hit the board.
All right.
That was not much of a soundbite, was it?
No, you're right. You're a bad interviewer.
I am terrible. Well, I've been struggling with the accuracy, so I was like, throw my pitches and try to hit the board.
Fair enough. You did zone in, started off rough, 5-pitch walk to start the game.
Yeah.
Then after that, everything settled down.
I have a lot of walks this year.
Yeah.
I'm walking people left and right. Yeah.
Well, it's the Hopkins boards. You know,
I think
we
it's-
shave them down a little bit more here than in Egan.
It's my old arm. It
Yeah.
takes me 3 innings to get ready to go.
You got the job done. What were your thoughts when White Shirt Noob hit the single off you there in the 4th?
Good for him.
Oh,
That's
that's very
good.
sporting of you.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't ever expect to throw a no-hitter. Somebody's going to hit it eventually, so.
Why not him?
For him, yeah.
All right.
First inning grand slam.
Really? They're off and running again.
I know a guy with a first inning grand slam tonight.
Number 1,000.
Oh yeah, right.
1,000 what?
1,000 home run and target field.
Oh, was that it?
Oh, because they got it wrong the other night?
Yeah.
So speaking of that, Stash this morning's like, hey, how do you know you got to 1,000? It only says 997 on the website. I was like, oh crap, did I mess that up?
I hadn't put the stats in yet.
Yeah, Kmart was putting it in, and it was like in
No,
between
I was
game 2
putting
and
it in.
3.
I entered the stats.
Yeah, I didn't see game 3 on there, so I was like, you sure you got to 1,000?
Okay.
That would have been
What'd
fun.
you get to 1,000?
That would have been. What's that?
What'd you get to 1,000?
Hits.
Just a horrible ground ball to left field. That
It's a little known whistle.
1,000 hits.
1,000 hits.
No, I didn't know like 1,000 strikeouts.
Oh yeah, no, I hit that several years ago.
Pretty sure it wasn't 1,000 home runs.
No, definitely not. No.
Sanchez.
Sanchez leading the league all time with 6. I don't know what he's at now. 6.
5-pitch walk is my specialty.
But him and Chops basically have
3 of those get buried in your ribs if your name is Vladdy, though. So
runs, RBIs.
appreciate that. Still nursing wounds this morning from the beating I took from your pitches last night.
Yep. We actually have the top 4 all time here for hits. Web Jam at number 3 with 1,000. I don't care how many. Yeah, he passed me a year and a half ago.
Oh, it's gonna be last year.
Yeah. That's what happens when you play on teams.
You can't just save that for me. You got to show the world.
The halftime show.
Hey,
Intermission
they gotta pay you
dancing.
for
You're
that.
missing out, Chad.
Wow.
Zach. Face
I
green.
got Venmo. How much do you want? I'll give you $20 for the next inning, just to all that.
Chat, just to double check, how does the audio sound? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it mediocre? At best, I'd like some feedback on my handheld wireless microphone that Vlad is graciously holding for us as we're talking. Assess the situation on the student driver, learning parallel parking, going very slow. I don't know if you can see it. They're out just beyond Blue Shirt Noob in left field, taking their sweet time,
Yeah,
pulling
but-
forward.
In all the attempts, has not hit a cone yet. So that is, I'm giving this kid kudos.
It's actually more interesting than the game so far.
It is actually.
Pulling forward now. Nope, a little too far. Don't hit that cone. Don't hit that cone. You know, back in our day, Vlad, we didn't have fancy backup cameras and
No.
sensors and things beeping at us. You know what I passed my driving test in?
What's that?
A GMC Vendura 2500. Go look that up, chat. Look up GMC Vendura 2500 and tell me if
Wow.
you would pass a driving test in that beast of a vehicle.
That's
It-
impressive.
That's one of those vehicles where you can put a mattress in the back of it and still have seating for 8.
Shaggin' wagon or what was?
Yeah, pretty much. No shagging was wagoning in it, but Kershaw starting the game off with the ball. Smallpox pops it
Popped
up
up,
the center.
trouble.
No communication. Kershaw drops it.
Oh,
but
did he
gets
make
him.
the play?
I think he made the play.
What's the call if it hits his hands
That-
then hits the ground?
Then it's an error.
That's an error.
Well, not an error.
You hear
but
that, chat? That's an error. If the ball hits your hand and you do not catch it properly on a little bit of a blooper like that, that's called an error. But apparently Kershaw didn't touch it. Smallpox is out. 1 out. Top the first.
Ooh.
Nightmare with a vicious hack. On a
Gets-
54 mile an hour change.
Nightmare to Chase, now in an 0-2 hole. Caveman Kershaw. Oh! Wow.
Just a scorching 33 mile an hour pitch.
Kind of tucked that ball into his arm there. That was sneaky.
Ticked it. What's up?
Ah, he gets Nightmare to go fishing like Grizz.
I'm feeling pretty good out there.
18 would be ideal.
2
You know
down.
what, Kmart? Your team could use some work because we were up 2-1 on you guys on the year, so suck it. Fish up to the plate. Middle low, 55 on an hour. Straight ball from Kershaw. Blue shirt noob in left. Oh, hard hit ball. Popped up. Should be an easy play.
Oh.
And the white shirt noob drops it. Fish on, what should be a ROE, probably will get marked as
He'll be a hit.
a 3B. Smallpox confirming it was recorded as an
It's
error.
in the air, and the announcer goes, that should be an easy play.
Yeah. Cakes
That's
with a
deep.
drive.
And
deep,
gone.
And a dong to left center field from Cakes, second on the night. 2-run dong. Grasshoppers up 2-0.
Error comes back to bite him. Would have been out of the inning. Well, still 2 down. Jams him a little bit. There's a
Pops
pop
it
up.
and it's
It
over
falls.
for a hit.
Half-hearted effort by Blue Shirt Noob. Clearly Twins material. Kmart, you may want to give this guy a call. First pitch outside. And that is way out. That is into the tennis courts.
Just a dong to left field from Nightmare.
4-0, all following the error. Grasshoppers making them pay.
Classic Nightmare beating up on dudes.
Nightmare celebrates by spilling his beer on the bench.
Rookie mistakes all over the place. Still drifting.
I got more.
Drifting.
Oh, 1.
Kershaw clearly mad as he throws a 56-mile-an-hour scorcher in there that fish takes off.
Oh,
The short, that might be the slowest pitch in the HRL history, 26 miles an hour. I challenge any of you to beat that.
oh. Gets him to chase.
And the Grasshoppers put 4 on the board in the top of the first in game 2 here. Kershaw just dazzling them with a 26-mile-an-hour pitch. Might not ever be seen again in the HRL history. And your commentator needs a drink, so he's going to turn it over to his other guy, Vlad.
Errors will cost you, as evidence there.
Hey, home run on the tennis courts does hurt.
Yeah, that's a good sign that he got a hold of one for sure.
Just tell him it's wind age.
I had to let him, get something. Hopefully I can help my own cause here.
All right, so here we go. Smallpox forced into pitching duty with Grizz out this week. Smallpox reaching to the visor, putting pine tar on his fingers, and delivers.
With a 90-mile-an-hour slur.
90-mile-an-hour slurve inside. 1-0.
Follows it up with a great pitch. Smallpox, the first person ever to throw a perfect game at the NWLA National Championship.
I wanted it.
I want to say it was 2014 or 2015. And then forgot how to pitch out there after that. And sucked for a few years. And then came back and won a national championship in 2020.
As long as he remembers how to hit.
Can confirm, dude can hit dongs. Ooh, great pitch. 57-mile-an-hour slider. Up and outside.
Ooh.
Goes to the knuckleball.
I was gonna say, it looked like you tried to knuckle that one.
Kershaw pulling the sinnest of all sins by walking to first base. He's got a lot to learn.
Smallpox apparently has confidence in that knuckleball, throwing it on a full count. like a dummy.
Smallpox attempting what I think was a riser. Followed by a slider, both balls. Count 2-0. Kershaw on first, big smile on his face. So good for you, you walked. Slider from Smallpox, slowing outside, followed by Ethos that just about hit the board. The white shirt noob tried to take advantage of it.
White shirt noob
Failed miserably.
working the count, 3-1. Ooh, just
hits
high.
the camera for another ball. Oh, white shirt noob pops out to Cakes in left field. Beautiful throwback to Fish at second. Great relay. We got an out. Another tall guy. I already hate him. He's at least 6 foot tall. Ladies probably love him. Smallpox, great. Apparently 92 mile an hour riser.
Ooh.
52 mile an hour slider from Smallpox.
Why not? The crazy part is he can throw that fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, off the hands.
Fisted him.
Oh.
Foul ball up the left field side.
Technically, it's not.
Oh. Throws a slider off the high outside
Casey
corner.
Stash schooling the field on what is and isn't a hit when you swing and the ball hits your hands. Solid 58 mile an hour slider from Smallpox. Same pitch, same speed. Swing the bat, effing noobs. Oh,
Oof.
beautiful 61 mile an hour cheater head pitch, but the league says it's legal. 1, 2, 3. Sit the hell down, noob. Have a nice day. Moving into the top of the second.
Hand is not part of the bat. I can't think of all their balls.
No.
I get confused by what is and isn't a ball. Everyone's
Well,
I'm just sitting here like,
do you get confused by the pipe caps? Because that's what Nightmare is confused by.
That was nice. I didn't realize I could throw that hard and still be under. I think that's been my issue all these years. I'm not kidding.
Smallpox, just now realizing
I was just throwing too soft.
he's been throwing too soft for several years and can't pitch as a result. Now learning that he wasn't throwing too soft.
The radar's the best thing that's gonna happen. True story, buddy. Sorry, what was that Smallpox? Say that one more time. Louder for the camera. Oh, I said it loud over there.
Oh, a dribbler down the left side. Cake's clearly not happy about it. Easy field for Kershaw. Did I miss a bat toss or did he not even do it?
No, he just hit the dribbler and dropped the head and walked back.
Kershaw, 1-0 against Smallpox here. A matchup at least 3 people have been talking about for the past 27 minutes. Smallpox launches
Deep
it.
into the tree.
Probably would have gone over the tree. Dong to right field. Smallpox. Dongs everywhere.
Solo shot for Smallpox.
hey, Tommy. Tommy, I've been trying to fight that for years.
I know.
Nightmare chasing a rough pitch out and away.
Wanted to go back to back with Smallpox. Couldn't make it happen yet. Oh, ticked it.
Hey.
What's up, Nightmare? High and outside. Trying to live alive here. We got, what, 0-2.
Kershaw debuts the riser there. Oh,
The push pitch.
that
I don't-
is.
That's a new one.
It is. He's got an interesting. He's trying to change speeds, and he definitely is. He's just having a tough time actually getting that pitch to the plate.
2-2. Kershaw to Nightmare. Hoppers at 5-0. Nightmare wanted to swing, held off, wise decision. Way outside.
Mm.
Oh, hits him in the booty.
Right in the caboose.
Don't rub it. Shows a sign of weakness. Nightmare's gonna go Yahtzee right here, I think. He doesn't walk him. Oh
Wow.
my gosh, he wanted to, but he doesn't, and your announcer is terrible at calling the next hit.
For those of you who want to talk to a celebrity, Smallpox currently reading the chat. It's your chance, kids, to talk to a major star.
Talk your smack.
One of the greatest wiffle ball players in the nation. Also, Smallpox is here.
I was gonna say that was way too nice. We're leading up to something.
Your commentator will take questions later. We had 3-0 against Kershaw on Fish. Fish with the dong in the last game. Takes one inside for a strike.
I think one thing we're really not touching on that we need to be. Ooh, Fish with a strike. Caveman Kershaw wearing actual baseball pants,
I didn't
which is got to be a league first, I would guess.
also wearing tennis shoes, basketball shoes.
Yeah, looks like
Wrong
he's
sport.
this guy is a hero to many. So congrats on the baseball pants to Caveman Kershaw.
Oh, Fish with a good cut. Ticked it. What's up?
Go, Jake, fish.
Ooh,
As he
deep.
fouls it deep out of the left field. Sanchez knows what two bat's talking about. Keep it under 60. Them's the rules. Even though we have more accurate radar guns now.
Ooh.
But, you know, here we sit. Math is hard. Oh, gets him. Full count strikeout. Kershaw gets Fish.
Kershaw doing all right. He's getting a lot of chases on that slider away.
You know, as we move into the bottom of the second, it's only 5-0. Pretty impressive for
Yeah.
going against Grasshoppers.
And again, it's just, it all kind of goes back to that era, unfortunately. They caught that pop-up in the first inning. They would have been out of that inning.
And it was an error. We made sure
Yeah.
that was recorded correctly.
Confirmed by the Grasshoppers themselves that it was a terrible play and worthy of an error.
And we're going to go check the scorebook here real quick and turn it over to Vlad for a minute.
You're trying to hit me. It's not reading it. Yeah, it hasn't been reading for a while. Well, why didn't anybody say any words? I was talking to the camera. Well, I didn't know it wasn't thrown over, so it wasn't a big deal.
TC leading off for the Wahoos as we get this radar gun under control.
Hit the board and throw it under the speed limit. I stopped because you did this. And I'm like, if I change it, then he'll change it. But you never change it, I've noticed. So now I know.
Smallpox trying to sneak a slider onto the outside corner. Not close. That one was a lot closer.
I guess
1-1.
like-minded individuals, we're not going to change.
Ooh. Drop ball. It's in the chase, 1 and 2.
Mixing it up.
Knuckler.
Another knuckler. Solid 40,
Didn't throw that one on a full count.
49-mile-an-hour knuckleball. Little
Oh,
slider.
TC
Could
deep.
be. Might be.
The wind.
Hit the weight room, dude. Doesn't go out. Cake saves the home run.
I thought that was gone.
That sounded good off the bat. It had the air, just still no real wind to speak of, but it looked like it hung a little bit up there.
Put him on a weight training program.
Yeah, needs to beef up that tiny guy.
More creatine, probably.
More creatine for TC. That ball would have been out.
Should nickname him Creatine.
Kershaw at the plate. Looking at one up and outside. TC on first. Not taking much of a lead. Might not know the rules though. Sure doesn't know how to do the friggin' book. Knuckleball from Smallpox misses. Inside.
Ooh.
That was.
Oh, and he gets
That's a stare down from
gets the
Smallpox
stare.
to Kershaw on a 40-mile-an-hour knuckleball that Kershaw disgustingly leaves his bat on his shoulders for. just uncalled for. Kershaw needs to learn the unwritten rules of the HRL. Unlike the written rules of it's okay to throw 63 miles an hour, but we'll leave that one to rest for now. Smallpox follows up with a 60 mile an hour curveball. Well within the rules. 61 up and in. Hit the batter, hit the board. Smallpox.
Oh.
Another up and in. We got 5-0. Bottom of the second. Blue Wahoos at the plate. We got white shirt noob. I don't know his name.
Oh.
Another unfortunate instance of a blue Wahoo just leaving a cookie with the bat on their shoulders. This might be 9 incarnate. He is not swinging a bat.
Turn the radar so you guys could see it better.
I
And
can
then I
see it.
realized it wouldn't be aimed at the pitches. The pitcher?
Yeah, well,
No, I can see.
yeah, we're all right.
A 37 mile an hour cookie. The second straight walk by the Blue Wahoos. I gave them props a couple days ago because we played them last Thursday. The Blue Sox did. Was very impressed. Good people. Good wiffle ball. Not happy about the last 2 walks. You don't walk on a cookie cutter pitch, folks. That is not HRL wiffle ball. That's an
Well.
unwritten rule.
They have loaded the bases here. Nobody out.
Smallpox. Another slider. 55 mile an hour outside. Ooh, there we go. That hit the board. A 61 mile an hour cheaterhead pitch, but the league says it's legal, so it's 2-1. 2-1 rather.
Knuckler.
Knuckleball, 45 miles an hour.
Smallpox,
He's mixing it.
he's bringing that knuckleball a lot more often here.
Slider up and out.
He's digging himself a hole here.
He is.
Oh,
And the noob's just looking for a 38 mile an hour cookie cutter pitch right up the gut.
I'm not sure what they're looking for here. If they're
Oh,
not swinging
and they
this.
finally swing at a cookie cutter. We got TC coming in from third. Smallpox misses, almost got him, but he scores. That's a run on the board.
All right.
2 runs on the board. Braves rules. Everybody scores if you throw the ball out of the field. And the Blue Wahoos get 2 out of the 5 back. We're up at 5-2, bottom of the second.
Smallpox taking full advantage of the lefty-lefty matchup. Is thrown. Oh, it's spinning. It's booted, and he has chosen not to run on a clear single.
And if he would have made it on, for those keeping track at home, that should have been reported as an error. But it wasn't, because he got him out.
That's another debate. Because of the spinning so much.
The
what
spin.
do you call it?
I probably would've.
He's running the scoreboard.
What's that?
But
They
it's
just scored?
5-3.
Yeah.
Yes, it's now 5-3.
Oh, they did, yes. 5-3, Blue Wahoos score on that.
So the bases are empty now.
Smallpox struggling to hit the board here, throwing out obscenities. TC again takes the cookie cutter for the walk.
5-pitch walk.
They have
there.
a lot to learn. How to do the look, when to swing, when not to swing. If I was Tyler, I'd be charging the first person on first base right now. But TC's a big dude and he's scary, so I'll allow it. Kershaw takes the 56 mile an hour slider on the outside of the board. For a strike, followed by the same pitch for a ball.
Oh,
I
I
think-
believe he went.
Boy,
No?
that looked like he went, but
All right.
What do you think about that? Pitcher's call. That was the batter's call.
It is the batter's call.
Kershaw finally swings on the cookie pitch.
Oh,
That's-
that ball is a fair ball. All right, just
Foul
foul.
ball. Commentator.
Oh,
confirmed.
good rip to
Fish
center.
Right there. Right place, right
Right.
time. Out number 3 for the Grasshoppers. Blue Wahoos get 3 back. We're moving into the bottom of the second. Or whatever the hell inning it is. Grasshoppers up 5-3.
Everyone just followed suit after I did it.
Probably did despite you, honestly.
Moving into the top third.
Alright, small pot. Time to unload the clip.
We're moving to
So-
the top of the third. I'd like to give a special shout out to Mr. Casey Stash Erbach, getting me a couple junior bacon cheeseburgers like the good man he is.
Wow. Junior, you say?
I'm just a little guy. I don't need much.
Guy has an extravagant bank account.
Just loaded.
He's warming up. He's been doing warm-ups every
Not much of a change to the weather. Sometimes, you know, throughout the night you see you go from a bright sunny night to a stormy night, or nice and calm to windy, but so far it's
Yeah.
pretty much maintained, probably 65 degrees, whatever the hell temp it is, and
This is a great night of whiffs.
perfect night for whiffs.
I love.
Bringing our guest appearance by Smallpox here. What do you think about your pitching performance?
I
so
think the
far?
noobs should start swinging at the lob balls I'm throwing in there.
Commentator has made many mentions of that. Cakes grounds out to blue shirt noob and left. Top of the third here, we got 1 out. Smallpox is on. Probably hoping for a cookie pitch. Might not get it. Ooh, takes a 50 mile an hour.
It's exactly the kind of pitch he just bitched about them looking at.
Yeah, shocking.
And there's another one.
54 miles an hour now. Kershaw's really might have found Smallpox's kryptonite. Oh,
Dribbler.
dribbler.
Oh, hit the bag.
Takes a hop and
And
he's safe.
Safe.
At first base, it hits the base, jumps up, and just takes a weird, not a candy hop, but a hop. And
bit of a-
Smallpox is able to make it on.
A bit of a lackluster effort out there in right field. Really didn't pursue that grounder with any. He really, you could say he Kmarted that effort.
Ticked it. What's up? Nightmare. Down 0-1 to Kershaw. Smallpox on first. We got 1 out. Top of the third. Ticked it. What's up again? You know, if the point of the game was to tick the ball over and over again, Nightmare would be doing pretty darn good, but that ain't the point. Oh, and he
Oh,
rubs
boy.
one into the
His
tennis
second-
courts. That's a dong bob. Nightmare. 2-run bomb. Kershaw furious.
Second tennis court shot for Nightmare.
7-3 Grasshoppers over the Blue Wahoos.
Let's go, Jake Fish.
0-1 here.
Nightmare, classic Egan guy, feeling good about hitting a dong off noobs. Takes the score 7-3, Fish out here. That was a
Think-
good pitch.
I think Nightmare actually got a hold of that. I think that might have been the first changeup that Kershaw's thrown that actually made it to the plate, and of course Nightmare
Took full advantage.
sent it to about.
That might be a message to the noobs though, because they have not been pulling the trigger on cookie cutter
That
cookie
is true.
pitches. Good hit, Nightmare. Fish with the Fish's hack for the second out. Cakes coming to the plate.
Oh, is that footage? Who's that? Kid. That's my fucking kid. I need that. Oh, that's my boy.
Oh,
Cakes,
good rip.
line drive up the middle. Well struck ball.
Good exit velo on that one.
Very little celebration from the Grasshoppers bench. They clearly don't like each other.
Oh, I got the hug by you, too. Hell yeah, man. I don't know what was more rewarding.
Smallpox, dribbler right side, clearly
There
not
comes the
happy.
bat toss. It is deep.
My kid.
Could it be?
is gone.
It is gone. A bat toss home run from Smallpox after hitting a dribbler to right field. He's not happy about it. Won't even look at the camera.
I was very proud of you.
Looking for Grizz to console him, but he's not here. He's fishing for some sissy fish. As we move into the bottom of the third, the Blue Wahoos.
See that again?
White shirt noob coming up the bat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. 2033 Roy.
What's up, Kershaw?
How's it going?
It's going good. How you
So-
doing?
That's 2 to the tennis courts over there.
Well,
That'll happen.
you know
Guy's a good hitter. We've
what?
been
Good with that outside strike on Fox, and then from there, a little downhill.
yeah.
No, I'm trying to read the rules on
Smallpox getting some love from the chat on his bat toss.
Oh,
Threw the bat further than he hit the ball. As Blue Shirt Noob takes pitch 1 for a strike and pitch 2 for a ball.
Like whoever
White shirt
benefits,
noob, yeah.
I think it's like their call. But I don't know if
There
that's
we
just
go.
the way maybe we've just done it. And, it's
And
not
that,
in the rules.
I thought he was going to pull the trigger
How
on
many
him there.
times do we find
Didn't
out,
think it
like,
was
hands
in.
up front of the bat? Something like that where you've been doing it.
Oh, and the noobs finally swing the bat on a cookie ball, but he's out anyways. That's what you get for not doing it before. What do you think, Vlade?
well, yeah. I mean, I would agree that this guy looks like a. Just occurring to me that White Shirt Noob has a little bit of a Beer Ninja look to him.
Beer Ninja.
looks like-
Elaborate.
Remember Beer Ninja? Played for the Bears, helicopter pilot. But he looks
feel
like
like
he
you're
could
just-
be Beer Ninja's kid or something.
I feel like you're just pulling words out of the English dictionary
I'm
right now.
not. Beer Ninja, an HRL legend.
Beer Ninja Tree Fort Sky. That's kind of what I feel like you're saying right now.
You clearly have no
Oh, that's
respect
a hit
for HRL history.
over the line for Black Shirt Noob from the Blue Wahoos.
It's really embarrassing that you don't recognize that, honestly.
Yeah, it is actually for having played in the league for a million years. Yes.
Oh, he left that.
Blue Shirt
He was-
Noob. Who was he?
He, like I say, he played for the Bears. He ran in truck circles.
See, now again, you're just. I feel like this is just word vomit. He ran in truck circles. What is that?
He's ran in trucks circle.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
Yeah,
He
the
ran in-
apostrophe S means something to me.
Oh, gotcha. It's,
Smallpox here, coming back with a knuckleball,
Oh.
grounds out. Oh,
oh, it's
Fish
booted.
struggles to maintain the possession of the ball there in right field. So Blue Shirt Noob makes it to first. Black Shirt Noob makes it to second.
Surprising move there. The
And TC at the plate.
looks like the Wahoos learned to run things out.
Oh, here we go.
That's trouble.
Cakes. Trouble.
Oh, and then doubled off, I
Might have
believe.
been a double play.
I
I'm
don't
not
think
sure,
there were two
but
off. Two out.
That,
That was double play, right?
that was
Yeah.
a double play confirmed by the players themselves. Cakes catches the easy fly ball to left, gets Black Shirt Noob out between second and third. They don't know baseball, they don't know wiffle ball, they just know that they're at Central and they're down 7-3 against the Grasshoppers. As we move into the top of the fourth, I assume.
Yeah. Looks like the Wahoos are. They were missing a fielder. Here he comes. You're no web gem.
Thank God.
All right, so start off with a ball. There's one off the end of the bat. That's spinning, but nice play. Caveman Kershaw. Nice play there. That ball was spinning for sure.
Come on, Fish, do better than me.
Here comes Fish.
Who made a brutal error in the field last inning.
Oh, and there goes
Screws up
Nightmare. Come fix your
6 bullets.
Nightmare.
Yeah.
Fix your
Fish takes out the radar.
radar gun.
Kershaw coming in. Oh, we're not sure how fast that was. Certainly might have been over 60.
I mean, that looked
Probably
like
wasn't.
an easy, nice, easy 89.
Low and outside. Ticked it. What's up?
Oh,
Oh,
almost should have had the play there.
Kershaw with the pitch.
Oh,
Fish
toward the gap.
toward the gap. Blue shirt noob fails to catch the ball. Smallpox will probably mark that a hit, even though it should be an error. But here we sit.
Not really. It's a hit.
That's it. I wrote down 1B.
Cake's not happy with
You got to
himself
move
on that
more
one.
than a foot and a half in either
Down
direction.
0-1 Kershaw here.
You're not responsible for what happens.
Probably not happy about himself on that one there. Down 0-2 Kershaw can pretty much do what he wants. We might have lost Grizz. We've got
Deep.
Cakes.
Nice
Oh!
play.
Blue shirt noob finally catches the ball, fires it to second base. Fish tries to fake to second. We got 2 out.
Nice play out there.
Smallpox coming to the plate. Cakes with just a rifle to left field. Blue shirt noob figured out how to field. He might have plantar on, to be determined.
Nice play. It's tough to navigate the fence out there at times.
Yeah, the
But he
best
got
field in the HRL. Sometimes it's tough to play on.
1-1.
Mrs. TC
Kershaw's
has better attendance than the rest of the Blue Wahoos. Smallpox takes a vicious hack tick to what's up for a strike. Low and outside from Kershaw to Smallpox.
Maybe that's what I should start doing. Stop that.
Smallpox goes reaching.
Ground ball to left field. Blue shirt noob fields it. We got out number 3. Smallpox is kicking stuff all over the field. You can't see it on the screen, but he's just furious.
He didn't have a bat to throw, so he kicked a pile of balls.
Still 7-3 as we move into the bottom of the 4th.
You bet.
Yes, sir. Oh, too bad.
I just noticed that the Grasshoppers jerseys there have Grasshoppers as 2 words, which I believe is incorrect, is it not?
I don't have my phone. I can't.
I don't
look
know
that up,
who approved that.
but
And
maybe it's a hip today.
is it a hip to? Oh, grass. I get it. Hoppers. Is that what we're saying? Are you suggesting a weed reference there?
Well, we can't smoke weed at the fields. We know that.
Thought you were gonna reach for that.
Yeah, I think so.
That's what our screen says, but we're not paying attention.
Where's your book at?
Flax got this thing all messed up.
No.
Oh, Ticked it. What's up? Kershaw.
The Blue Wahoos keeping a good book.
Smallpox with a 47 mile an hour. I think it was a knuckleball. Oh, just vicious 56 mile an hour slider. White shirt noob. Here we go. What's chat saying there, Vlade?
Not much.
Oh, great. Thanks for the interaction, chat. You're making this a lot of fun. Ooh. A 39 mile an hour cookie. Smallpox to white shirt noob. Oh, Ticked it. What's up? Bat speed 61 miles an hour. Way to keep it under the limit. White shirt noob. Oh!
Deep to center.
Deep to center. Fish still hasn't learned how to field. That's an error. White shirt noob reaches first base. Smallpox all smiles though because he knows something I don't.
Too bad. Hit an error.
A 1,000% an error.
Wow. See, I always.
What, people who can field and people who can't? There's a reason I sat on the bench fielding for the Biscuits, and you know it.
I would give that a hit.
You're nice in it.
1000% error.
Fooled him with the slow one.
Yeah,
Doubled him up.
Smallpox fields it up the middle, gets him out anyways on a clear error that white shirt noob got on base. Didn't have the speed to get to second.
Second double play of the game for the Grasshoppers.
As we move into the top of the 5th, Smallpox coming to debate me on whether or not that was a hit or an error, but he's wrong and he knows it.
Oh, they can mark down whatever they want. It's their book.
That's definitely an error. He should have had that, you bet.
Oh, he boosts a lot of stuff.
No, 2 hands while we're still practicing.
Oh yeah, that nightmare was sorry, I got my shoe.
Nightmare leading off the 5th here for the Grasshoppers.
Yeah, good hustle.
Kershaw with a 55-mile-an-hour straight pitch. Inside, followed by a 50-something-mile-an-hour ball outside. A little bit more small ball here than lots of dongs. Wahoos scoring all of their runs on small ball. Down or 2 from the Grasshoppers.
5-pitch walk.
Gleefully walks to first base. Again, showing disdain for noobs by not even showing the slightest amount of respect. As Fish takes a ball.
Kershaw having trouble finding the board all of a sudden.
It's right there, Kershaw. You can hit it, buddy.
There he
See,
goes.
he just needs a pitching coach. That's
There we go.
That's the only problem.
That's just quality guidance there, Two-Bat. Way to go.
Thank you.
You showed him where the board was.
I try to provide that veteran presence and support because this is the quietest wiffle ball field I think I've ever seen.
No, he's on a fishing trip.
Since the Millers played the Mets.
Back-to-back walks. Tough way to start an inning.
This is thrilling wiffle ball. As you can see, Grasshoppers.
Where did Kershaw come from? Fridley.
Kershaw, what's your mom's name? Chet is asking, who's your mom's name? Your mom's name.
My mom's name?
They're asking where you came from. Who you came from.
Yeah, where, not who.
It might be Shelly, it might be Carrie, it might be Ashley. I'm not sure, but Kershaw's right there and he's here. So you better be happy with it, AJ. I'm gonna assume he's a Fridley guy. Is that right, Stash?
He is a Fridley guy.
Yes. Yes. Fridley Factor guy. Cakes hits
That
a dribbler
is
down the left line, and that's an out.
Just outside the dud
As
zone.
Nightmare moves to third, Fish moves to second.
It's a good sack. Unfortunately, we can't count it as a sack.
Smallpox trying to cheat again by telling him it should be a sack, but it's not. Nightmare on third here, Fish on second, Smallpox at the plate.
Fouled
it.
off a juicy
What's up?
one. Smallpox seems pleased with his effort on that one.
AJ, I tried to get his mom's name for you so you could attempt to get her number, but I failed. Smallpox takes another ball off.
Stepped in the bucket, took himself away from the board on that one.
Smallpox in all green except for his shoes, which are baby blue and white.
They are Blue Sox blue.
Would not be let in at any restaurant that requires color coordination. Smallpox with a drive. Popped up, TC underneath it, throws it into Kershaw.
Good relay.
Could be a relay,
Oh.
but Kershaw drops it. Scoring Nightmare, bringing the score to 8-3 here in the top of the fifth.
I got the golf swing right. I got the golf swing
Not right now.
Nightmare with a
Ooh,
drive.
hits it hard.
Hits it
I
hard,
had like 5 home runs and
but fielded by Blue Shirt Noob.
that's how broken my
As we move into the bottom of the fifth with the Grasshoppers taking one on to go to 8-3. Again, a beautiful night for wiffle ball.
The flag is blowing now. Interesting. Looks like it's heading out a little bit toward left field side.
Yep, a little bit kind of towards the third baseline.
fun note. Why not turn on the lights tonight?
That would be something, yeah.
It's getting light enough this late in the
Stash with a good point here. We're already in the 5th inning of game 2 and the lights have not come on yet. We're going to be out of here in daylight. Yeah.
Bottom of 5. Smallpox, blue shirt noob. With
Oh,
the dong to right
What a
field.
hammer.
Welcome to the AHRL, Mr. Blue Shirt Noob. He's happy. He's running around the bases way too fast.
Smallpox been cutting them up all night
Look
with
at him
that.
go. Brings the score 8-4, cuts it in half.
Well, see, now there you go. There's proof. Smallpox been cutting them up all night with that slider. That, you know. Why? Did you want it to go farther into the tree? Because that's where it was going. But he tried to sneak that slider in past him again, and he hammered it high into the tree. So
Just an absolute blast. Well struck ball.
learning tendencies.
A dong is a dong is a dong, and that was a dong, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, good old kids.
Watch your lips, TC. Just a man of a dude.
Oh,
Well struck ball. Would have
Good
been short
idea.
on the other field.
protecting the board there with a full count.
Smallpox with the knuckleball. Little dribbler up the middle. Fields it cleanly. That's an out.
I think even by noob standards, TC's a little upset with that at bat.
I don't blame him.
Work the count.
Dude can
Gotta-
hit the ball.
gotta
As
hit
Kershaw
his
comes to
pitch.
the plate. Takes one up the middle for 58 mile an hour. Ooh, that one almost hit. Good kind of tricky slider curvish pitch from Smallpox. Just barely missed low and away. And outside of the board, right at the metal pipe, about 56 miles an hour. Goes for the drop pitch, trying to get him to pull the string. 2-2 here. Oh,
Ooh.
ticked it. What's up?
Fouled
Stays
off.
alive.
Good hang. Protecting the board.
Way
Alright.
outside, 55 mile an hour. Crap pitch. Oh,
Oh.
and he ropes it to left for a hit. Kershaw on first base.
Smallpox tried to sneak that knuckleball past him, but Kershaw did a good job of sitting waiting on it.
See what happens when you swing the bat, noobs. Good things. White shirt noob
Fouled off.
fouls it off. Almost hits it in the bucket. Would have been fun.
Down in a hole 0-2.
Knuckleball from
Knuckle
Smallpox.
again.
Doesn't touch it. Gets him. That's a double play right there, if I'm not mistaken. That's 2 in one night. The
No,
Wahoos.
that's 3. That's their third of the game right there.
That's unfortunate. And who other than the Grasshoppers to introduce them on how not to run bases.
I'm finally paying attention. I just never know.
They all look like Miguel Sano trying to run the bait spaz. Moving into the top of the 6th here, we got the Grasshoppers up 8-4 on the Blue Wahoos. Fish at the plate, Kershaw on the mound. We got TC in right field, Blue Shirt Noob in left field. Still don't know his name. He's still going to be Blue Shirt Noob to me.
Starts him off with a slider for a strike down and away. 0-1. Grounder out to Blue Shirt Noob, who makes the play. One down.
That's good exit velo.
Game 1 hero Cakes up now. Another grounder out to Blue Shirt Noob, and that one he kicks.
Hits it. Probably going to get recorded as a hit.
Spikes
Should
it like
be an
Gronk.
error because You should catch that ball, blue shirt noob. Sorry, bruh. Cakes, you can make the case all you want, but that's an error. Smallpox. Looking for some revenge here. Takes a 55-mile-an-hour riser on the up and out. Oh, tags it. Fly ball, center left. Blue shirt noob catches it. Smallpox with a bat toss. Destroys the apple tree outside of the field. Kershaw and the Blue Wahoos look like they're dancing and having fun. Tyler is just pissed.
2 down for Nightmare.
Rope
It
up
again
the middle,
hits it hard.
Way to sit on her.
right at TC.
Ball not in the tennis court, so victory for Kershaw.
No runs given up there as we move into the bottom of the 6th with the Blue Wahoos with a chance to tie it up or win against the Grasshoppers. 8-4.
I thought it was for sure, but now
Smallpox. Just determined to get the last 3 outs here. We're staring down a
In my head.
7:53 game time. One of the fastest couple games I've seen in the HRL in a long time since, you know, people stopped showing up at 6 o'clock.
And you
to
gotta
start.
keep in mind here that Nightmare pitched an entire bucket for warm-ups before game 1, and then also took BP before the game. So you take all that time into account, and we're really flying.
Impressive considering all that. As we got black shirt noob up to the plate against Smallpox. Takes a 46-mile-an-hour knuckleball. Yeah, swings and misses. Followed up. Whoa, 93-mile-an-hour bat speed, not bad. I think the new Blue Wahoos might hate me after tonight with all my commentary.
Oof. Got him with 2 knuckleballs in that at bat.
If something amazing is Smallpox striking bitches out left and right with 46-mile-an-hour knuckleballs, Mippy, you win the lottery, buddy. You are dead on. Also, hi, former teammate.
Blue shirt noob touched up Smallpox her last at bat.
With a rocket to right field.
Good cut there.
Smallpox wondering where Beardface is, the arborist to cut down the trees. As
Oh.
Blue shirt noob pops it up to left. Infield. And he makes a grab for out number 2, I think. Stash looking forward to making it home early. As TC gets hit in the hand. Nightmare doesn't understand the rules. Oh, just a rope. If it would have been straight, it would have been a home run, but it wasn't, so it's just a really long strike. Smallpox doing pretty good. Only 4 runs. The Blue Wahoos are sneaky good hitters.
Great peepers back there. 3-1?
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Smallpox taking the high road, giving him the safe call. Followed up by a knuckleball and the noob walks.
All right, so
Kershaw at the plate.
starts with 1. They got 1 on there, so 2 down.
2 down. Bottom of the 6th. Every kid's dream. Kershaw has a chance to bring it within 2. Oh, and he holds off on a 46-mile-an-hour knuckleball on the outside of the plate from Smallpox. Ticked it. What's up, folks?
I know. I've been watching. I didn't. I told Casey I was going to come here, but I got caught up watching it.
It's a good thing that you guys were entertaining.
as the league's commissioner, Huck Finn, has showed up. Smallpox delivers
Oh.
a 60-mile-an-hour on the nose strike to shut the noobs down, 8-4. Welcome to the HRL Kershaw. Sit down, shut up, and move on. Beautiful 2 games here as we're finishing at 7:57. If Nightmare wasn't on one of these teams, we probably would have finished about 15 minutes ago. What do you think, Vlad? Beautiful night.
Beautiful night. I would say average whiffles. And again, I hate to keep bringing it up, but had the Wahoos not made that error, they would have been right in it. What?
Celebratory drink from Nightmare. We got some post-game interviews with Kershaw. Vlad, take it away. Kershaw.
I can't interview. I don't have any questions. I don't want to ask him. Kershaw, come on over, buddy.
Nope, you get in there.
Come on over. 8-4 final.
Yep.
You threw a good mix of pitches there. Give it all up. What can the league expect from you as the year goes on the mound?
You know, just consistently balls.
Yeah.
You know, got some strikes over, but they were swinging at a lot. Tried to mix up the pitches, tried to give the little junk, the knuckle.
Yeah.
Gonna have to take some notes from Pox and see how he throws that knuckleball.
Overall, like I say, good mix. You held them down. I mean, they're a good hitting club. They're solid top to bottom. Holding them to 8 runs it's nothing to be ashamed of.
That's right.
Error came and bit you there early.
That it did.
I mean, overall, what were your thoughts on the night for the 2 games combined?
I mean, it was a lot of fun. I mean, being on live stream is awesome, obviously. Just being in the league, thankful to be here.
Yeah.
Got a great group of guys. Everyone's a lot of fun to be around, and looking forward to hopefully a Cy Young and a Rookie of the Year this year.
Attaboy.
High hopes.
Yeah, we can see it coming. So, great job. Welcome to the
Appreciate it.
league. Good night tonight.
Thank you.
All right, take care. So with that, we'll bring in Nightmare since he's close one more time. Nightmare dominated pitching the first game. Second game, 2 tennis court home runs. Which was more satisfying for you?
The first one, I guess. It's always best the first time. Is that a thing?
Oh,
First time's the greatest.
I guess, yeah. Well, I mean, we're all very impressed with your power. Fanned a couple of times, or fanned one time for sure in the second game. Tell us about that. Two. Yeah. Tell us about what went wrong there.
Kershaw's new, but he's tricky. Like,
Yeah.
he's pulling the string, right? Is that what it's called? And he
Yeah.
slows his way down and
Yeah, we were just talking to
just
him about
throwing
that.
crazy stuff. Like, he's got a lot of potential.
He's got a good pitch mix for sure. What can we expect from Grasshoppers move to? Are you 10-0 or 12-0?
Well,
12-0. What can we expect next from the Grasshoppers?
probably 13-0 and then 14-0.
And then what? 14-1.
I don't know what's next. I don't know who 13 and 14 are going to be. So I apologize, but
Oh,
not really.
all right. So tell us about your drive out here.
It's long. A lot of books on tape. Almost entirely through War and Peace.
Oh,
And that was just today's drive.
I was gonna say that's light reading for the way here.
It's actually not that bad. 45 minutes. I bet you there's guys coming from downtown Minneapolis. If you get stuck on traffic, it's 45 minutes. Probably not.
Well,
but
after I think the league probably does want to know here. After all the years of being in Egan and hating on Hopkins, what was you had opportunities to come out here and play with numerous teams over the years. You said no. Why did you choose these idiots?
None of the idiots in Egan wanted me.
Oh,
So
So just to be fair, all of the people playing in Egan are idiots.
just the ones who didn't want me.
So all of them.
No, some wanted me. I don't know. I didn't think that through all the way.
Oh,
No,
all right.
I've always
You need a
wanted to
better
play
PR team.
smallpox and grizz. That was 100%.
Oh,
I may never
Well.
get a chance again. Bye, new blue shirt guy.
take care.
Bye, blue shirt noob.
Yeah, I may never get the chance to play with those guys again.
All right. Well, there you go. You wanted to know league. There it is. So that I guess with that we'll call it a night.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching Grasshopper Sweep.
Have a
And-
great night.
That's